evening guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to walk you through my perfect setup for arrows. You saw a YouTube short of the 4mm Easton Axis long range, which is right here. I shot this arrow for a good week or two, and I'm switching arrows. These are good arrows, but the 4mm long range I just don't like, and I'm going to show you my dream setup that I'm running, and teach you how to fletch arrows as well. I'll walk you through the setup. This at Shields, the whole thing, including the fletching jig, this was $316 in total. So, starting off, we have the Easton Axis 5mm carbon arrow in 340 spine. I got them cut to 25 3/4 inches, and they have a insert, not a half out like the 4mm. I love these arrows. I've shot these arrows before. I've never fletched them, but I think I can do a good job on fletching them. And I've already got one in the jig behind me working on getting fletched. So this is the arrow I'm shooting, the Easton Axis 5mm. Picked them up at Shields for around, actually the receipt's right here. So I picked up a 12 pack for $140, and then moving on from there, I grabbed some Easton Archery match grade field points. These guys right here. They are a 9/32 100 grain, and there's 6 of these in one pack. So one pack of those is going to run you $12.99, so give or take $24 plus tax in total for that. And then I grabbed some pink arrow wraps. Arrow wraps are super helpful when you're fletching arrows, because if you mess up, just take the whole arrow wrap off. No need to cut, no need to clean an arrow, and just redo it on the same arrow wrap. So that's really helpful. The arrow wraps ran me, let's see, $14.99 is what my arrow wraps ran me. And then I got 2 vanes. I'm gonna 4-fletch them. I got the AAE Max vanes and the Max Hunter. I got 50 of them, so 100 in total. I got a pink and a green. Just they didn't have a purple. Favorite color is basically purple, so I grabbed a pink, which is close, and then green. My arrows are gonna stand out. I got green because the Easton Axis 5mm is a green arrow, so that's partially why. And then to fletch them, I grabbed a it's called the Vane Max, or the Kit Max adhesion. So you get some Max Clean wipes. You get this little pen, which is a primer pen, and then also you get super glue, the AAE Max Bond. So this arrow right here in the jig, this is the Boning Frontier jig, and so far I'm liking it. 3-degree right helical, and it's super easy to use. Even I can use it. And I got a arrow drying right here, so I will take this out in a second. This was my first arrow test, and it's most likely going to get redone. Just take the arrow wrap off and redo the whole thing. So let's get you a little bit closer and kind of explain this whole process to you. Okay, so we're over here on the fletching side, and you see this arrow right in here. Let's take it off and see what we did here. Ooh, that looks good. Came off really easy. Pull it out of the jig here, and look at that. A 4-fletched arrow. Look at this sucker right here. That looks pretty good to me. There's some minor things, like up here it's separated. That's just my fault. Again, not gluing in properly. But the good thing about these things is, one, I'm gonna rip that fletching off, and rip this guy, this arrow wrap, right off. They are pretty sticky though, so it is a little bit of a chore, but it is better than having to redo a whole thing. But I do want to, while I'm taking this off, talk a little bit about why I switched from the 4mm to a 5mm arrow. Most would think that a 5mm arrow is better than, or a 4mm arrow is actually better than a 5mm arrow. But to me, in my opinion, I like a 5mm. A 4mm just messed up my tune too much, and I had to raise my rest quite a bit, and I didn't feel like doing that. So to me, a 5mm is better, especially coming from a 6.5 millimeter arrow, which is closer. It's an easier tune. Coming from 6.5, the Vendettas, and quite frankly, it's not worth the price. Coming from me, at least, and I know that a lot of pros, including Crispy, shoot a 5mm. Although he has shot 4mm in the past. I know Extreme Outfitters and Tim Connor shoots a 5mm Axis. He shot Rip TKOs as well. But for the most part, all of these guys are shooting 5mm. They have a higher FOC, which these are going to be hunting arrows, so that's another reason why. And the 4mm are thinner, and they're made for long range, hence 4mm long range Easton Axis. So they're made for like tack. That would have been a great, amazing tack arrow, but when I started shooting them, I realized they weren't going as far into my target as I would have wished, meaning that their FOC and their penetration wasn't as great, even compared to my 6.5 millimeter arrows. So I wasn't thrilled about that, and that kind of shocked me, if I'm being frank with you guys. So picked up a 5mm from a buddy, shot it a couple times, and good FOC, really good penetration, so I switched to that. Look at that, about a minute and a half, and we got a fresh, clean arrow. So let's show you guys how to fletch this thing. So first we're going to take our arrow, take our jig away, and we're going to grab an arrow wrap, and we're going to reuse this arrow. So what you want to do is you want to take this thing right here and peel it off, and you want to lay it flat on the table. Kind of show you what that looks like right here. So you want to just lay it flat just like that, and you want to get it to where these edges meet right there, and then put the back on the tripod. Stay. There you go. And then you want to slowly, once you have it lined up, as good as you can, you want to slowly push down on it and roll it. So push and roll. And it should just come right up onto it, just like that. Boom. Arrow wrapped. Nice pink arrow, just like that. So now let's get into fletching. So this boning fletch is really nice, adjustable here, and I basically have it already set up to how I want in the 4 fletch configuration, and you can hear it click into that 4 fletch. So get this sucker right here, make sure she's in focus real quick, then we're going to grab our vanes, wipes, and glue, and I'll show you how to prep this sucker. So you're going to take your arrow, and we are going to grab a wipe out of here. There we go. They give a lot of wipes, they're nice. And you want to just give your arrow a nice wipe down. Let it dry for a second or two while you're also preparing some other things. So, do that, sucker. And I like to grab all my vanes out as well that I need. So, 4 fletch, I need 2 of these things. And 2 of, not that, 2 of these fletchings. Need 1 more. So, that dried pretty good. Now we're going to shape this pen up right here. The Max Primer pen. And we are going to prime it. So take this and just dab it onto a napkin of some sort, which I do need now because I just spilled it everywhere. There we go. And do be careful with that pen. It is quite spillage prone, as I found out quite quickly. It's basically just alcohol, so you want to just rub it all over your arrow. Just a little primer. There we go. You don't need much. That's good. Then you want to stick it in to your fletching jig. So if we can get this to focus. Okay. So slide it through this black piece, and then get your knock. You should hear it slide in. Just make sure clicking into place. You can hear it click. Okay, so you want to take this with your right helical. I'm going to take our pink one actually, and kind of do this up close over here. So what I found easiest is to slide it from up here, and it's really loose, but down here it gets a little tighter. So slide it from the top, slide it in, and then push until it locks into place, just like that. And it should look something like this. Again, something like that. You're going to take your glue, and I didn't notice, but it has a little pin right in the top of it. I didn't notice that, so I cut it. Anywho, be careful with it. You want to just get a nice little layer. Make sure it's flat as well. A nice layer of glue. Actually, before you glue it, I already did this, but without glue on it, you want to check if it works. So lay this flat against that, lock these two things in there, and then push it close, and right here, it'll lock in. And you want to look at your jig and make sure every single side is hitting the rest. If you need to adjust it, unscrew this, and raise it up. But this looks pretty good. I could even raise it up just a scotch. Right about there is good. There we go. That's good right there, and it'll push down into the arrow, so you have a good solid contact. And on a 4mm arrow, this one's pushing it on a 4mm arrow. I'm not too sure if you could do it. Anyhow, grab your glue now and put a nice even layer of glue right on it. So should we get focused? Get some glue running. And just a nice even layer. You don't need too much glue, you don't want to oversaturate it, but you do want a nice layer. You don't want to pool the arrow or the fletching with glue. So about that much. And then let's just lay it on here. Go down, lock it in place. And I like to push down on this just for a second. Make sure it's got some good contact there. Give it like, say 5-10 seconds. Or not 5-10, about 10-20 seconds of holding it down, even pressure everywhere. And then you let go, wait 5-10 minutes, and do it again for 12 arrows and, 4 fletching. So it's a very monotonous process. I do suggest having YouTube. Also, I mounted my monitors. Speaking of, they are mounted. A setup tour and a room tour coming very, very soon. Make sure you guys are subscribed for that. It's going to be amazing. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. So, that's good. You let go of that. You let that dry for a little bit. And that's basically it. I just got some focus on the photo stickers in. So this is really good. Guys want these are going to be up on the website. You can buy yourself a Focusonthephoto sticker. You can stick them on a water bottle, which I don't do. So let's see. Really cool little sticker here if it'll focus. There we go. Really cool little sticker, focus on the photo. Absolutely love it. We're going to stick it onto my water bottle. If you guys want to see focus on the photo, that is going to be linked in the description below. That is my photography website. So grab the old Yeti here, bunch of stickers. I had an S on it, but it sadly keeps falling off, so it's there in spirit. Anywho, I'd say let's stick it right here. Focus on the photo. There we go. That looks pretty good if you ask me. Anyways, now that we've wasted significant time, this should be almost ready. Give it a good, I don't know, 10-20 seconds of holding it, and then you want to give it a minute or two of resting and letting that glue set. It sets relatively quickly, but you just want to make sure. And while you're doing all of that, you can actually get started on doing all your arrows with the arrow wraps, just because that's pretty monotonous and you don't want to be wasting time. So that's basically how you fletch an arrow. Once this dries, I will show you a couple more things, but that's basically it. Okay, so I just pulled this thing off of there, and you can see my vein right here is sitting pretty nice. It looks really good in here. No really glue spillage, but I would take a little dabble of glue right on, I'm not going to take it out, but right on the front end of it and the back end of it, just because if you do have a pass through a animal or even through a target or anything like that, this little extra dab of glue is going to stop your fletchings from ripping off, and it's just a super simple thing to do. That is a little crispy thing that I learned from watching him fletch arrows. So basically everything I learned is from Crispy. Yes, he is my mentor and I love Crispy. Anyways, let's grab my green fletching now, and we will do it again, kind of show you the process of flipping it. So your jig has this little thing back here. You want to just click it until it locks. So one more time, it's here, rotate it, click it, and you're in your next spot. So kind of same deal. Stick it in at the top here, maybe. There we go. And then just scooch it all the way back. Something like that. Something like that. Again, get some glue. Nice and even layer on it. Nothing crazy. Very good. Be responsible and put the glue cap back on. And then you want to take it, make sure we can see this here, from the top, and drop it down. Here we go. Again, 10-15 seconds of holding pressure and you should be all set there. Make sure also when you're holding it, if your fletching is sticking out, you're not touching your fletching because you can make it torque just a hair, and that's not good. We don't want to do that. But that's basically it. I'm going to be here for the next hour and a half watching YouTube fletching arrows. You are going to not see that because that wouldn't be fun, sitting here for an hour watching me fletch arrows. But once I have them done, we'll head outside, we'll shoot them, and I'll talk a little bit more about them, why I chose these over the 4mm Axis. So if you put them together, they don't look incredibly different. These just have AAE hybrid, again, right, 3-degree helical arrows. Same nocks though, I think, but yeah, I'm gonna fletch. Okay, so I just finished the first arrow and it looks pretty good. Turns out I'm not the greatest at putting arrow wraps on, so I'm gonna have to go buy new ones. I'm going to fletch 6 arrows tonight, which I'm not too mad about. It's currently it's late. And I just finished this arrow here. It looks pretty good. Kind of show you here. This is what we're working with. I'll focus on this and not my face. Here we go. Nice little forward fletch right here. Looks pretty good. That helical. Looks good to me. Anywho. We're going to stick on the field point here, which is a 9/32 100 beam. And when you do finish fletching an arrow, just set it against the wall with your end point, with the end of your arrow, this part down, and then this just the knock resting against the wall or something. Obviously, you don't want to rest it on the fletchings when glue is drying. Let's be quite frank, if you do that, then I don't know why you're building arrows. Anyhow, that was enough yappage. So, as far as this goes, we're going to take some wax here, some bowstring wax, and we have our 9/32 Easton field point here. And you're going to just rub wax all in those grooves right there. And then, basically, you just screw it right into there. Screw it down, and boom. Look at that. That is all said and done. That right there is the complete Easton Axis 5mm arrow. It looks beautiful. So excited to shoot these tomorrow morning. I'm going to finish fletching these guys up, and we are all set. So let me know what you guys think of this color combo, if you hate it, if you love it. I think I'm going to actually grab some green arrow wraps this time. Also, excuse the fan, that is really loud and annoying. Anyways, I'm really happy with how these look. Finish fletching them up, and let's go shoot them. See you tomorrow. Well, you'll see in a minute or two, but see you tomorrow. Guys, welcome to shooting day. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm hyped to shoot them. So they all dried up. They look really good. Look at these things. Cool. Need to stop down just to scorch, you know. Quite. Right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Anywho, these look really good. Nice and fletched up. Got the field point on there. We're gonna shoot them real quick and see how I feel. Make sure I'm right here. And I like to, when I rock it, I like to have it to where on a full fletch, I know Crispy doesn't, 2 fletchings are going straight down the middle. Get a little bit of more range, and I think that's how they come out of the boat best. I don't know. 20 yards. Probably gonna need a bit of sec tape. Nose. I'm not too sure. I think it should be pretty on up here. But everything past 20, I'm not sure. We can never reset. It's stuck under my binos. There we go. It was stuck under my, binos. Okay. Got the release out. Send one down there for the first time and see what we think of these things. See how loud they are also. Ooh, they fly really good. They look really good flying too. Not too loud either. I'm very happy. So I am hitting one when I come to anchor. I'm going to see if it helps by cocking it, or knocking it, and then cocking it to the left, and we'll see. Yep, that fixed it. I'm gonna watch them, make sure they don't fly weird. I know we're at 20 yards, but I do want to just make sure they're flying good, so. Might step back here in a second. I do have to tune my bow, I know that for sure. Coming from a 6.5 to a 5 mil, you are gonna get some weirdness going on. Boom. Alright, that is the first round. They're pretty good, I like them a lot. I'm gonna go pull these arrows and then we'll talk a little bit more about them. Alrighty, got the old arrows back. I'm gonna shoot it again. Gonna add like a yard because I was shooting low. These are much heavier arrows than my other ones, so let's see. Also, I numbered them per usual, you know the deal. I like to number all my arrows, so these have been sufficiently numbered. Anyways, send them down there. This bow definitely needs a tune. I can see the arrows squirmy, like fishtailing out there just because they sit low on the rest. And definitely sitting left. So I need to paper tune it. I will do that today. I also might have to adjust my rest right now just because see what I can do, but it's not bad, so getting a good little group down there. We backed up to 40 by the way, so I'm shooting for 42 and shooting pretty good. I'll go bring you down there in a second, but I hear arrows slapping down there. I should probably aim a little off so I don't break a knock or break an arrow that I worked so hard on. Final one here. Knock it and send it. I am seriously loving these arrows though. Immediately I noticed that they are spinning and they're very steady and just very true even without a good tune on it. I can see them shimmering the tail, but they're still flying straight. And that fletching helical is making them spin a lot, and it's really nice. I'm excited to push long range with them. They're gonna hold up really good, and I'm excited for this this season. I am most likely gonna hunt with a 4 fletch. I know a lot of people don't like hunting with a 4 fletch, but I'm thinking I will. We'll see. Oh, got a little jumpy there. Don't know if you guys saw that. She just wanted to go. Go look at these arrows. I have a pretty solid group down there, but let's walk and go see what we're thinking. Alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, that is not bad at all, at least for me. That's pretty good. That is within, I don't know, couple 6 inches, give or take. Really good group out at 40. And without a tune, I'm very, very happy with my arrows grouping like that. So arrows and yep, these arrows were definitely slapping down here, but I am not mad about some arrow slappage on a new arrow build, I'll tell you that right now. These Easton Axis 5mm so far, I got 6 of them fletched up, but they are working just beautifully. I'm loving them a lot. The field points are holding up super duper well. It is not like focusing on something so tiny, but they are holding up super well. If I can get my camera locked, there we go. The field points are holding up super well, and they just look really good, really good. Same with the fletchings, they're holding up super well. I'm gonna shoot one more group. Basically just see my eye because I'm on an 85mm lens again. But I'm gonna shoot one more group and then we'll head inside and finish it up. That is way too close. Alrighty, back out here. 40 yards. Send the last group down there, you know. I'm a YouTuber. I twirl my arrows. I don't know. I will say though, when you do twirl arrows, they are extremely well balanced. So it makes for a very fun little thing. So that's why I do twirl arrows, because it's fun. So anywho, send it down there. These stabilizers too, if you haven't seen that stabilizer video, it is going to be linked in one of the corners. I think it's the left or the right corner, so right over there for you. But yeah, these things are flying really good. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm putting a lot of work into these videos, you may not believe it or not. I'm trying my hardest to get some good audio, good color grading, you know, everything like that. And putting these videos together is not a very easy deal. So if you guys want to support me, hit that subscribe button, share it with a buddy, and comment down below what you think you want to see next, or what I could do better in terms of YouTube, arrow building, anything. So I really do appreciate you guys. Even if you don't subscribe, that's still amazing. I'm still so happy you found this video and you found it helpful. I'm very happy I did that for you. All right. They are very quiet arrows though. I do apologize for the building back there. So. Alright, last arrow, and then we'll head inside and finish this up, eh? I mean, they do look amazing on the bow. I just want to show you here. Tell me that doesn't look good. Matches perfectly. And with my little pink peep sight, pinkish purple peep sight, that is crispy. Anyways, send them out there. Final one. I have no idea if I'm in frame. There we go. That looks like I am. Boom. Let's go pull them, and I'll meet you inside. I apologize for how loud my light is. I need to fix that. But that's a wrap on these arrow build. The Easton Axis 5mm AAE Max Hunter, 100 grains out the front, and yeah. I'm gonna put the total arrow weight somewhere around here once I calculate it or measure it in grains, but I highly suggest picking these arrows up. If you haven't built arrows yourself, do it. It's fun. It's a learning process, but if you have arrow wraps, it's really simple to do, and it's honestly a thing that will progress in your knowledge of how archery actually works and how helicals and different fletching patterns work. And you can also do different fletching patterns. Like I have some tack veins that I might want to use. All I have to do is just strip it down and put them on there, and it's something to do when you're bored. Plus it's not too hard, and it's also cheaper than buying already fletched veins. Once you get everything set up, your glue, your jig, stuff like that, it is much cheaper. These Easton Axis 5mm were like $120. If you want them fletched, a 6-pack is like $100. So it is definitely cheaper. But that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you like this kind of content, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, like it. If you want to share it with a buddy, please do. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps me a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of summer, so if you want to help me on that goal, hit that subscribe button. Working on a couple videos that are coming out soon, and those are going to be really good as well. So if you guys enjoyed, have a beautiful day. As always, peace. God bless y'all. Mucho Besos. By the way, that's the light I'm talking about. That thing is so loud. And then my camera is over there, and that's loud. So also the setup tour is coming very shortly. Subscribe for that. Make sure you stick around. It's gonna be amazing.